Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Carl. I'm your host, Carl Zoellner, one of the attorneys here with Anderson Business Advisors. And today you see that our subject is IRC Section 139 during our COVID-19 pandemic here. So, besides being lots of numbers in the title section here, any one of you can pull up this code section. It's from the Internal Revenue Code. And I want to talk about this for a little bit because it's going to affect some of the payments you're going to receive during this disaster or this national disaster as it's been classified. So starting out, let's just take a look at that. I'm going to drag a screen over so we can see it. All right, so this is Internal Revenue Code section 139. We can see here, nice little general rule for us at the beginning. Gross income shall not be included in any amount received by an individual as a qualified disaster relief payment. So if you're one of those folks who's qualified to receive, say, that $1,200 payment, this is considered a disaster relief payment and is not included in your taxable gross income. So good news there for a lot of folks out there, especially those who may have lost or been furloughed from their job and are struggling to find income. Now, we may still be a little ways out, or a week or so, or a couple weeks out from receiving those payments for a lot of folks. But I think it's important to mention or at least see this because this question has and will arise as well. Now, there's also a separate opportunity for those of you out there who already have your own active businesses or business entities. Mostly in my mind, I'm kind of pointing at C corporations at this period of time because we have the ability to, for lack of a better term, double dip in this regard, because if we look at what qualified disaster relief payment is defined as, it can be used to reimburse or pay reasonable and necessary personal, family, living, or God forbid, funeral expenses incurred as a result of this disaster. So what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is if, say, I had a C corporation that had some cash in it, for the money I spend out of pocket, my corporation can actually reimburse me for as well. And it's not only a reimbursement to me, meaning I don't pay taxes on it, but my corporation can also deduct that expense. So even in the scenario, I mentioned a scenario with a corporation with cash in it, even with a corporation without cash in it, I can add that reimbursement onto the books for when I have the cash available once we're past all this nonsense. So some credible planning opportunities here that you could be taking advantage of, especially if you're a small business owner or you're a real estate investor or you just have, I don't know, a business that you're running. Maybe it's an active business. Maybe you're a property manager. Maybe you don't have a whole lot going on, or maybe you'd like to use this opportunity to set up a business. But there are some tax planning opportunities that are already making themselves available to us through this time of disaster. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this is wholly unfortunate this is happening to everybody, and we're all going through this together. But there will be some opportunities out there that come out of this, and this is just one of the ones that's already showed itself. Some others are going to include provisions of the CARES Act that was passed. There'll be some great loan opportunities and potential grant opportunities for a lot of investors and business owners out there. And as individuals, I would expect some things to arise as well. So thank you for joining me. I'm glad we got a chance to take a look at that a little bit. If you're interested in any more of these planning opportunities, as usual, I would encourage you to call or set up an individual consult with one of our excellent advisors. Happy to have a free consult with you and suggest what you be doing in this time so you're able to take advantage or take advantage of the opportunities that are being presented, because with every zig, there's a zag. So unfortunately, we're dealing with an issue right now. However, I do believe there'll be some opportunity that pops out on the back end. So please keep taking advantage of our free content. Put out a ton of it. We're doing a lot of webinars online. So for those of you who don't want to travel, please check on that schedule as well so you can join us, have your consultation. Always love meeting new people, even if it's over the internet. So until next time, want to thank you all for joining me with Coffee with Carl, and we'll catch you on the next episode.